Welcome to NOAA. Today, we'll be joining scientists from the AOML Physical Oceanography Division as they embark on a Western Boundary Time Series cruise. These cruises are critical in monitoring currents in the subtropical North Atlantic. Today, we're climbing aboard the Walton Smith, a University of Miami research vessel that carries our scientists out to sea. The ship has onboard research equipment and living quarters, giving the crew everything they need to complete their mission. Western boundary currents are some of the strongest ocean currents in the world, carrying with them large amounts of heat, fresh water, nutrients, and other chemicals that can alter the weather, climate, sea level, and marine ecosystems. Now, we're headed out to a dive site so that our researchers can check on some underwater equipment. First, our researchers are going to change the pressure sensor on a pressure sensor mooring. These pressure sensors allow scientists to measure the amount of water carried by the Florida current, giving us a better understanding of how the volume and strength of the Florida current is changing over time. Another instrument researchers use to monitor these currents are CTDs. CTD stands for Conductivity, Temperature, and Depth, and refers to a package of electronic instruments that measure these properties. These instruments are lowered off the research vessel to gather water samples. But what does a CTD deployment look like? Our researchers are sending you down with the CTD to find out. The CTD is attached to a rosette that holds bottles for water sampling. As the CTD is lowered, the bottles open at different depths to collect water samples throughout the water column. Project scientists use these CTDs at 9 specific locations throughout the current to measure water temperature, salinity, dissolved oxygen, and velocity as they lower it from the surface to the sea floor. The Western Boundary Time Series and its predecessors have been measuring the strength of the Florida current at 27 north since 1982. This represents the longest time series of a major western boundary current and is an important data set for monitoring and understanding changes in ocean circulation in the North Atlantic. After the CTD is back on board, scientists retrieve the water samples from the bottles, noting the volume and depth that it was collected. Researchers take these samples into the onboard lab space to analyze them. By cataloging these samples, scientists are gathering important data about the properties of seawater moving through the Florida current. After spending 2 days out at sea, our research cruise is complete. Thanks for joining us today in the field. We'll see you next time.